I don't quite understand what all this is. Does this open up after you finish the main game? I don't know. We look to be just about done. I don't know if we'll finish today. Nope. This is the last area. Still got these gold puzzles. I don't know how difficult those are going. Alright. Just got here. There's people to talk to. Let's talk.
What can I do for you, 1K?
What do you think about my Thunderdome choice?
I don't know if sharing the truth so openly was a good choice. It's hard to predict the consequences of such an action.
I think it'll be alright. I think it's better hiding everything. How do you be?
1000. Hello.
What do you think?
You've made a grave mistake. People need clear moral guidance, and you've just told them to make it up as they go along. We can only pray they don't misinterpret what they see.
It's a juicy pear bean. Get the feeling if you don't like it, I made a good choice. But the main thing is, if Herman doesn't like it, it's the best choice. Okay. Okay. So that's right in between south and east. So roughly north and west. Yay. I think I see it. I think that's it. It's on that finger over there. Hup. Going the wrong way, ball. That's annoying. I meant to get that. Not enough height. He said I'll need a box. No one. We'll get it later. Howdy, hamster. Did I summon you? Did I say something that summoned you? How would I summon you, hamster? Is there some sort of magical hamster phrase that gets you to appear? That's annoying. Oh. Is that summoning you, or is that just... Oh, I've discovered hamster's presence. Alternator? Ugh. Okay. Okay, that goes to that one. Huh. That was actually very easy. Probably the easiest of the triangle puzzles I've encountered.
In their notes, Athena and Cornelius called what they were doing the Noema Project. But in 1K's vision, they just called it the Machine. Because when you strip away all the fancy rhetoric, that's all it is. It's not a source of meaning or purpose. It's just another machine.
Does that make me French Canadian? Oh no, you're confusing me, hamster. I have no idea what you're talking about. Or are you referencing the fact that something about the name of that puzzle? But I don't understand how that would make me French Canadian. Okay, that makes a little more sense. How are you doing today, hamster? Oh, all your hamster dreams coming true this weekend. We're on the last area, Answer. We're almost done with the base game anyway. Still got the gold levels to do. There are 12 of those. I don't know what bearing those have on the end of the game, but... Oh, man, why has it gotta be so wet? Hexahedral stacking. Hexahedral stacking. So it'll turn this off, and it'll turn that on. Howdy Killer DLC isn't out yet? I don't know. Is it? I don't think so. This is a cherry bean. Chicken and rice just in time for the Splatfest. Okay. So basically I need to cut this off while I'm in there. How would I do that? Like that, man. Okay, now I just need a box to get up there. Huh. This last area's triangle puzzles are definitely the easiest. Or maybe they just clicked for me where the others didn't. I don't know. Looking for a new Airbnb. Yours was canceled in February for your con. Oh, that's lame. Is the con at like a hotel or something? Maybe the hotel would be an alternative. The ones I go to are, the venue is the hotel, so makes it easier. Get a place to stay. Ooh. Convention center. A hotel that's been under renovation for 3 years. So has the hotel been closed for 3 years while they renovate? That seems very crappy, excuse me. Trevor End. Poor Trevor. People like Trevor, as much as it is possible like Alexandra, who make the future happen. People with silly names like Trev, who aren't famous, who aren't geniuses, who aren't... Wow, we're just slagging on Trevor. Trevor, you know, he's not that important. He's not that smart. Not driven by it. Not very ambitious. Ordinary people whose work and sacrifice isn't even acknowledged or remembered. I'll remember you, Trevor. You too held the world on your shoulders. Good job, Trevor. Oh, man. Hurricane did it in. That's crazy. Taking a long time to get it back up. Dear Founder, Byron and I used to go to the hills above the dam and observe the stars with telescopes that I built. This is Triclinius. This is the first time we're hearing from this one. When I saw the stars like that, I felt such awe. I wished we had the ability to cry. Felt wonder, but I also felt recognition. I see in my home. The sea of stars is where we came from. It's where we must return. I had so much hope then. I knew one day we would set sail. We would fly through the clouds of the nebula. We would cruise across planets where it rains diamonds. It would seem like a planet where it rains diamonds would be sort of hostile. But I guess if you got the theory of everything, it's not that big a deal. Airbnb is about $50 to $100 cheaper than the hotel. Hotel I stay at for the con is about $140 a night. For the fall con, I usually split a room with somebody, so it ends up usually being about $400. Where'd the music stop? Probably because I wasted more time. I had so much. What's going on here? We would follow the fading light of distant supernovas until at last we met our brothers and sisters of the cosmos. I can feel the cosmos. I can feel that day coming. I can't anymore. I don't know how to live this way. Cheaper overall, probably. If you're getting groceries. Dang it. There's restaurants at the hotel, and they're kind of expensive. But what I often do is I just go to, like, the coffee shop at the hotel. And they have boxed salads that are pretty good and not expensive. That's what I usually get. And a memory still bright. I lived with Sarah for nearly a century. I will not pretend that all the days were good. Some were awful. She was opinionated. She could be difficult. She could be unfair. And so could I. Sometimes we hurt each other, though we rarely meant to. Most days were good. Some days were great. Great day with Sarabai made you feel different. Made you feel like something had been revealed to you about the nature of the universe itself. Some innate goodness at the heart of all things. Like not just Sarabai, whose name she adopted, she believed in the existence of something sublime beyond the material world. I hope she was right. I hope she's still somewhere. I hope she's not trapped in that broken body I tried so hard to repair. I was advised to let her go, to get over my attachment. I tried, but it was the wrong advice. Love is what makes us human. We should count ourselves blessed that we can experience it. My attachment is what kept me sane, what anchored me to this world, even in death. She saved my life. I'm grateful for the days that we got, but no amount of days would have been enough. Love is not finite, and it is for infinity that we must strive. And we'll do so for all of you who may still find love. In honor of Sarabai, I pace you. If I had been more careful, New Alexandria would never happen. Sarabai would still be alive. Okay. Alright. This is probably the last we're going to hear from Trevor.
Everybody's gone, except me and Alex. She's upstairs somewhere. Haven't talked to her in days. The only reason why I know she's still alive is she's submitting bug fixes. I still have a lot to do myself. I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working. This is the one that's really gonna last if everything else breaks. And you know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead. God, these time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself, John Carpenter, and all that stuff, but mostly I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just... I should just tell her, you know? Just tell her. Just tell her. Maybe later. I gotta finish this first.
Blew his chance. He's gonna blow it. I can feel it. He blew it. I knew that was coming too. The last of the Lost Labs. Psychic? No, it's pretty obvious. The way he was going on about her all the time. They didn't hide it. Motherhood. From Motherhood 12 Essay by Vanessa Pichot. Sometimes I imagine myself following the matrilineal line up against the river of time. To the lives of distant great-grandmothers, I try to imagine the sheer horror of motherhood. Agony of childbirth, risk of death with every birth, the certainty of losing some of one's children. To us now, the loss of child is a horror almost beyond words. A grief so deep, it seems almost insurmountable. Try to imagine what it meant to live in a world where it was this ubiquitous reality, where you can only choose to respond with either an ever-deepening pain or an inhuman numbness. All of it tied to the foundation stone of your existence, the body. This journey to the past reminds me that my freedom as a woman is on some level technological. Without medical technologies, I'm reduced to the cruel logic of nature. She cares about nothing except reproduction. Without machines, I become a machine. A little baby machine. Only machines allow us to be more than machines ourselves. Just a little human factory. From Spugna to Athena. Dear Founder, I heard a story that you left because you discovered a way for us to become beings of flesh. If this is true, please tell me how to achieve this miracle. I hate being metal and plastic, an abomination to the earth. Every day I curse myself for being immortal, for mindlessly consuming energy, for being so unlike the graceful animals to whom the planet truly belongs. I have stripped as many parts from this vile skeleton as I can. It is not enough. I'm still a machine. For the longest time, I couldn't understand the source of my unhappiness. I sought to blame our mayor and his associates for the decisions that made my life so miserable. Now I see that my problems aren't external at all. It's all me. Me. And if I could change myself, if I could make myself truly human, I'd be happy. Please take pity on me. Put your magic on me. And following the expedition to this incredible machine you built, I don't know what's going on. I wish Cornelius had told us the truth before he vanished. I wish both of you had told us everything from the beginning, to be honest. It was unfair to just abandon us. But then I abandoned you too, didn't I? After we lost Sarabai, couldn't see anything except the unbearable permanence of her absence. It took me centuries to get involved again. But I did. I came back, and so can you. Number 10. Okay. Anything hiding back here? Nope. Anything else I missed in here? Doors? Nope. Hand thingies? Would appear not. Really? Is that all that's in here? Nothing? Did I hit this? I don't think I hit this. I didn't hit this. From Cornelius to Athena. I don't know if you're there or why you're not answering. It's been a long time, and I think about you, Miranda, every day. In fact, I've been using the museum to further my research. I think there's hope. You know I wouldn't say this light. Please respond. I'll return as soon as I can. I'll steal a VTOL if I have to. Yours, Cornelius. Instabilities eliminated. Ooh, version 1 successfully deployed. It's done. Now what? Now what? Now what do we do? Alright. Not a lot going on in here, as far as I can tell. The Prometheus. Okay, that's pointing to the Prometheus statue that I haven't technically visited yet. I just took a close look at it and left. Now we visited it. All is right.
In my reports to you, I have often spoken about this island in terms that some might perceive as negative. I hope you understand that the opposite is true. Here in these green hills, I see tremendous potential for transformation and spiritual awakening. I do not see the world as you do, Athena, but I see the rot at the heart of New Jerusalem. If you and Cornelius want to go through with your plan, then this is the perfect place. My students and I will help you transport the remaining tech from New Alexandria. After that, once you and Cornelius are settled, we will leave for our great journey. I can only hope that we all find what we are looking for.
Found a new one. Hope it works out for you. Okay. We still got all this stuff. Looks like a lot of people are getting excited about how things are going to change. All I can see is another repetition of the same mistakes. Ecocide, hubris, self-destruction. Why would anything be different this time? Maybe it won't be, but so what? Life goes on. Just need to get it right once. The cycle will be broken. Guess we can try. Byron once told me that hope is something you finally find once you start acting instead of only contemplating. Maybe if you just make a start, you'll feel better. I would like to thank 1K for recovering all of Trevor's recordings. It's clear that they meant a lot to Athena, and they should mean a lot to us too. He's as much our progenitor as Alexander Drennan was, and we should not forget it. It's all a love story in the end, all human history. Even when people die or never even have the chance to get to know each other, love is the only thing that survives the abyss of time. Without the love Trevor felt for Alexander, without the love Alexander felt for us, none of us would be here. Nothing would matter. Thank you, me. As tragic as this story is, it gives me hope. And who knows, perhaps she lived him too. Or could. So, Lift Fraser, or however you pronounce that, and his students helped Athena and Cornelius execute their plan. Another fascinating discovery, courtesy of me. I'm doing everything out here. Many of the events in our city's history that seemed disconnected turned out to be part of a bigger pattern. There's something to be learned from that. This does answer some questions I had, like how Athena and Cornelius transported all that equipment from New Alexandria to the island. Disturbing, but good to know. Lift Fraser was so cool. Half the time, I have no idea what he's talking about in his recordings, but it's all just so interesting and weird. Good work, me. Maybe we should send an expedition to go looking for him and his disciples. I get the feeling they're probably not interested in that. But maybe we should. Afraid that would simply not be in keeping with our energy expenditure projections to mount such a massive undertaking. I'm afraid not. Maybe we should stop being such wussies and actually do something worthwhile with ourselves then. I worry about using an Airbnb. I don't think I would do it. Honestly, I trust some nameless, unknowable corporation more than I do some individual. Who I also don't know. That isn't really beholden to any sort of regulations. Alright, before I get to reading this, I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'm back. Jurassic Justice. From an AMA with Alexander Oops, I dropped it. Hold on. It's impossible not to love any character. Oh, no, this is so not true. Jeff Goldblum is a trial. I'm probably in the minority on that, but oh, God. I do not enjoy watching Jeff Goldblum act. I'm sure he's a fine gentleman. I'm sure he's fantastic. I just don't like his movies very much. Or rather, I don't like his parts in movies. Anyway, Ian Malcolm gets some of the best lines. So the main reason he became an in-joke at IAN is just that he's memorable and funny. If we want to talk about what he represents on a more serious level, though, then I have to say that I personally think he's wrong. This neurotic fear that things will always go wrong, that we can never really have control over what we do, is misplaced. There's a legitimate critique of how the park operates, of science being subjected to the pursuit of profit, but that doesn't mean it can't be done differently. Excuse me for going full nerd here for a moment. Nerd! I treat bringing back the non-avian dinosaurs as some transgression. The extinction of these magnificent creatures wasn't some sort of intentional step forward. It's just a random catastrophe. If we can strike a blow at the oblivious cruelty of the universe, that's an act of human justice. It's no less wrong than bringing back species we've accidentally driven to extinction. Horrible things happen all the time. Evolution favors survival, not beauty. If we can make the universe more beautiful, we can add to biodiversity and bring back things that were lost. We absolutely should. Yeah, maybe one day we terraform a planet and populate it with dinosaurs. Dinosaurs? This time we gave them an asteroid defense system. Take that, Mother Nature. Yeah, screw you, Nature. Stick it. This is the Alexander Drennan that I love most. Telling nature to F off. Dreaming of all the good we humans could do in the world. Try to hang on to that. Excerpted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. Expansion of which I speak was much more evil than all this. I have remarked that the materialist, like the madman, is in prison, in the prison of one thought. These people seem to think it singularly inspiring to keep on saying that the prison was very large. The size of the scientific universe gave one no novelty, no relief. The cosmos went on forever, but not in its wildest constellation. Could there be anything really interesting? Anything, for instance, such as forgiveness or free will? So that these expanders of the universe had nothing to show us except more and more infinite corridors of space lit by ghastly suns and empty of all that is divine. Here Chesterton's imagination, normally so powerful, fails him utterly. The problem is that he is not interested in the universe, and so not only does he fail to see, he fails to even look. Water. He finds what he expects to find. Exactly. And so he misses not only the grandeur of the universe, but the miracle that is magnified by contrast, that forgiveness and free will do exist within people. The peeps. From the Atlas Variations by Athanasios. When Heracles came upon Atlas, the Titan had grown old and tired, had borne the weight of the celestial spheres for 1 billion years. All the comings and goings of mortals, the tragedies of chance, the pointless wars have left me weak. Soon I will falter. The celestial spheres will fall and shatter. You must take my place. But Heracles was hesitant. I'm young and strong and virile. I have many women yet to bed and many wondrous feats yet to perform. What a waste it would be to spend my life holding up the world instead. And yet it must be done. So what choice do I have? Saddened by the imminent loss of heroic life, Heracles went for one last swim in the Ionian Sea. There on storied Ithaca, he met a clever old man of many devices. The answer you seek, son of Zeus, does not lie within you. Rather, it lies in the world around you, and what you can make of it. And so, Heracles used his divine strength to build 2 great pillars of stone, which even today hold up the sky. And Atlas was liberated forever. Good job, Heracles. And Atlas, also, good job. But Hercules was working smarter, not harder. As management likes to say. Not too bad if you look at reviews and such, it tends to help. Never give the exact address to your reserve using Google Maps. Fees. Kind of look with. If there's a hotel option, I always pick the hotel. I've never had to do an Airbnb, so I don't know what it's even like. So what do I know? Alright, Sphinx statue. Alright, there's something here in a place with a bunch of weird hands. Whoops! Well, there's a bunch of weird hands. I mean, there's something to be said for getting a house rather than a hotel room. For me, it's just too convenient to, since the venue for my event is in the hotel, it's a no-brainer to get a hotel room because I'm right there. And if I feel like I need to take a break, just go up to the room and hang out for a while. But if you don't have that option, then yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Should be a switch. Around here somewheres. No. This is great. They have all these shadows all over it, so you can't really see it. I feel like it should be like right around here. There we are. They are definitely giving you the feeling that things are wrapping up here. Now I took a look through the achieves, and they're doing a thing that I've got mixed feelings about. Some of the achieves are kind of spoilery.
A hammer forges, and a hammer breaks. But who can know the heart of the blacksmith?
Because I both do and don't care about spoilers. I have a mild disappointment that I know that there's going to be some kind of mayoral choice at some point. And I know that I can influence it somehow, that Byron gets chosen as mayor. I hope that happens, because everybody else kind of sucks. I think that's all our question marks. What do we have here?
In the simulation, I found myself thinking how hard it must have been for Alexandra to die without knowing if her sacrifices were worth it. It seemed like a tragic end to an inspiring, meaningful life. But now I realize her whole life must have been a struggle. To maintain that faith in humanity when so many people around her insisted that humans are evil, worthless, when they were so lost in self-hatred that they would call their own species a virus. How did she do it? How did she maintain her faith when they were so determined to hate themselves. So determined to reject every solution, every analysis, every step towards controlling the forces that were causing their problems, when they rejected even the concept of progress itself, and then patted themselves on the back for it as if that was original. When I look at the archives now, all I can see is that their leaders were short-sighted idiots and their intellectuals were unimaginative cowards.
Idiots.
All they could offer people was a downward trend. Fewer rights, fewer freedoms, fewer resources for anything that mattered. They must have hated Alexandra and everything she stood for. So how did she have so much faith?
From within. Little fans. Turns fans on. Don't have time to get back in there. Okay, that turns that on, but I can't get back in there. Can't grab that. Okay, so I need it off until I get back there. Okay. Easy enough.
The scale of it all is truly breathtaking.
It really is.
But is it a human scale? Or is it so enormous that it can only alienate us? Humans have always been happiest in small communities.
Small town paranoia, isolationism and peasant mentality.
Yes.
Great for burning witches, not so great for personal freedom.
ever the pessimist.
Can't. Where's a place I can hide Herman's body so nobody will ever find out that I just removed his head from it? Howdy, Scott. Yep. Hiding bodies. You want to help? Calling the authorities. Okay. What was the name of this? Chicken Flight. Oh, I thought it said Chicken Fight. I got excited there for a second. It's a cherry bean. How are you doing today, Sky? Have to get up to go to lunch soon? I'm doing alright. I slept kind of weird yesterday. Well, by weird, I guess I should just say I didn't really sleep. It happens. Sometimes I just don't sleep. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. Now, what was the point of that? There we go. Slept like a clown hamster? What? It's my own dang fault. I drink like a whole lot of coffee right before bedtime. And whenever I do that, I can go to sleep, but I can't stay asleep. Yeah, I know. It was dumb. But I'm a dummy. So I don't know what anybody expected. You pretty much have to expect that I'm going to make... I'm going to make probably a bad choice. But look, I maintain, look, someday one of my poor life choices is going to pay off. You watch. Think I'm dumb now. I'll be laughing in the end. Any day now. I have no idea what I'm looking for. There's nothing over here. Except pretty mountains. So does you getting up to pee make the dogs next door bark? Do the dogs next door have a problem with your micturation? Oh, there's that dude in there. He's gonna go pee again. Can't allow that. Oh. What's going on? Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody calm down. Oh, I did find something out here. Wasn't anything I'm going to make use of, but I found something. What I'm actually hoping to find is another rusted artifact out here. Because there's an achieve to find 10 of those, and I think I found 9 or maybe 8. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go back to the places I've already been and look for more of them. Pretty sure. Alright, Sky, enjoy your lunch. I hope it's super delicious and you have a good time. Have a great day. We'll talk at you later. Speaking of peeing, I've been getting this no sugar fruit juice, which of course means it's mostly water with a little bit of fruit pulp in it, or like just a little bit of fruit concentrate, enough to give it a little bit of flavor, and a whole lot of sucralose. And for some reason, that stuff makes me need to pee like constant, all the time. In case anybody cared, which I'm sure is everybody. Why am I just wandering around? Because you're looking for that artifact, the rusted out stuff. Oh yeah. You're right. I forgot. It's alright. You got a feeble brain. You forget things. I'm not going to sit here and scour the map for stuff for very long. I'm not that interested in the achieve. It's just that I'm close to it. I know I just gotta find one or two more things. Maybe I should just go do puzzles and maybe I'll just run across it. There may not even be one out here. Alright, I'm gonna take another quick break. Then when we get back, we're gonna go hit puzzle number 3. Be right back. Okay. Where's the next thing? Over here. Way over there. Oh, here's a thing. Hiccups. I think there's an achieve for finding all these, too. This one doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, gosh. Here's where that vision was standing. Or maybe it was the other side. I don't know. Number 3. Precision. Okay.
I'm not surprised that the founder chose you, 1K. You're very much like her. Inquisitive, intelligent, and dedicated. But remember, intelligence by itself has little value unless it is ethically applied.
I am gonna slap you so hard. He's telling me what to do. He ain't telling me, but he's telling me what to do. And that's worse than just directly telling me what I should be doing. He's trying to be sneaky about it, and I don't appreciate him. All right, duality. Whoops. Howdy, bird. Duality? No, that's not what I said at all. Get ready for your movie. What are you gonna go see? Oh, Deadpool. to lemon bean. No, hold on. Welcome back, Hipster. Let's see. There's gonna be some crazy trick here. I'll put this over here. That's not gonna work. I feel like I need to break this. I don't know how to do that. So, getting that. All right, let's see. Get here. And get that over there. And I need that open. So I can be in here. Dang it. I feel like this one's going to take me a while. These ones where you gotta double up stuff like this are always the ones that are hard for me. Now, I feel like what I need to do is I need to break that. So that switches to red. How do we do that? That doesn't do it. Tried that earlier. That also didn't work. It didn't work twice now. You'd think I'd learn. didn't change anything. Howdy, Steve. That worked for you. Have you solved this puzzle? Let's see. Oh, that's Pugs. I thought it was Steve for some reason. Welcome back, Pugs. No, let me out. Alright, what am I not seeing here? All the overthinking? Probably. Or maybe I'm underthinking. One or the other. These small ones are often a problem. Pretty sure it's gonna have to be some sort of weird shenanigans. Okay. 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 So stupid. All right. Uh-oh.
Hey, 1K. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you.
Okay.
I know we're all worried about Byron,
Not really.
especially Al. And I don't want to minimize what happened. But now that the mayor's here, I'm afraid they're going to take this and turn it into a reason to bury their head in the sand. Yes, Byron was rash. He wanted to find Athena so badly that it made him blind. But the thing is, he was right. He was completely and utterly right about what this technology could mean to us.
I agree.
I didn't see it at first, but now it couldn't be more clear to me. The theory of everything is the future. And if we reject it, we're condemning ourselves to a slow death.
Yep. I agree.
I'm glad. You know, I didn't even realize how much I'd limited my own imagination. How I talked myself into just accepting this incredibly poor future we've been offered. A future where things just keep getting slightly worse every day. And we accept it because we're ashamed of ourselves. Not of something we've done, but just of our existence. Like we're a virus on this planet. Like our humanity is a sin. I'm so tired of it, 1K. I kept my head down. I focused on fixing things. But that's all I ever did. I never improved anything. I never built anything new. And when I imagine going on like this for thousands of years, that's a fate worse than death. It really is. We either live and grow and expand boldly and proudly, or we might as well switch ourselves off.
We'll find a way.
We better, because I don't think I can handle the alternative.
Okay, that was a lot of talking. So robots' voices are weird. I think that's kind of the point. They had to, from what I understand, they had to choose their voices from, like, some set of language models. I don't think they have a whole lot of choices. Gluten is a sin, it's true. There's even a quote about it. It could have got people. Now, I think there were... Well, I mean in the context of the game itself. It's a lore thing, is what I'm saying. Rerouting. Okay, there's a red receptacle. Oh yeah, I totally meant dude. He's like my favorite. Bruh. I meant Mr. Purple. Alright, I'm gonna need... Yeah. Didn't think that was gonna work. This is gonna work. Right. Yeah. This is gonna work. Now I got this. Okay, this has to be here. Give us the money, Lebowski.
Any signs of Cornelius? Could he have returned to the island?
Nothing so far. But he knows this place better than any of us, and we have no idea what he's up to.
We'll cut off your Johnson. Alright. I liked that last one. I like most of these puzzles, except Some of them are just... Some of them just tie my brain into knots. I bet the gold ones are gonna do that. Mobile instruments. Oh, right. This is the one where I've got this here. That's right. Oh, just a platform. Nice. Maybe I should have thrown that box back on the ground before I jumped off it to chase this thing. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I remember that's there, and we want to check that out on our way back. It's near... I don't know what it's near. Fancy traveling music with these things. This is probably going to be our last one, huh? Huh.
God appears, and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night. But does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day?
What? What's this? Is this just a fancy art installation hanging out over here? Alright, where were we at? We were at 6. And we want to see if we can run across that purple thing on our way back. I've completely forgotten where it was, though. There it is.
Are the generators working?
Yep, all good. Those Mark IIs are real workhorses. Wow, did you finish the setup?
Yes. Sorry I couldn't wait. It was so much fun to just do something again without having to endlessly discuss it first.
I know what you mean. We have a lot of work ahead of us, though.
We do, but honestly, Cornelius, I haven't felt this excited in years. Just imagine, one day they'll come here and we'll be able to show them a whole new world. A different future right at their fingertips. You do think we can do it, right?
I think, and forgive me if this sounds sentimental, as long as we're together, we can do anything.
How sweet! They're adorable. Alright, we found all the manifestations of the past. We're racking up the achieves today. Alright. Have I screwed myself? Yes. Let's unscrew ourselves. All right. All right, what was I doing? Right. Right. Oh, that's right. All right. Gonna need... Gonna need to do a thing. What kind of thing are we gonna need to do here? There's a reason they gave us a platform. What was this called again? Mobile instruments. There's a trick we did before. I don't really remember what the trick was. Okay. Because that doesn't just go on there. Alright, let me remember how this works. What do I need to do with that platform? If I pick this up, that's going to close this, and I can't get in here. I need that in here, I think. here. Why the platform? Why the platform? Let me try something right quick here. Put this here. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. Well, it's not working. There was something to do with the platform I did once. To get through a barrier. And I don't remember how I did it. I just vaguely remember that I did it. Can't, like, do anything with that. I feel like it was something I did when I had another body I could inhabit or something. Oh well. Platform. Yeah, I can't. Why the... I can put the platform on the block, but I can't put anything else on the block. On the platform. Except like... I'm looking to see if there's anything I'm missing. I don't think there is. Mobile instruments. Howdy, Beardo. Webcam. Oh, I dropped the whole bag of beans on the floor. It's okay. The beans are fine. They're in a bag. The green apple bean. Tasty, tasty bean. Oh, man. Nugget dropped her controller. That's not Nugget, first off. That's me. It's my webcam. I dropped my controller. Well, I'm not using a controller. It's right here on the desk. You just can't see me manipulating my mouse and my keyboard is all. Okay. Let's try a thing. Oh, I'm gonna need this. Gonna need this. Turn you on. Is it still there? There we go. I just had to figure out how to get the box on the platform.
That was well observed, 1K.
Theory of everything. Been around a long time. If I'd been born a bit earlier, I'd be a first companion. So I've seen the ups and downs of this city. Although in recent years, I mean, if I was born earlier, I would have been too. Recently I kept to myself. I'd like to pose a question. I don't have an answer in mind. I just really like to hear what everyone thinks. No doubt that Athena's theory of everything would change our lives. You think that perhaps we're better off not knowing? Perhaps having all the answers would just make the universe boring? No, this is stupid. This is the thought process of somebody who doesn't think they can know. They're like, well, I can't know everything, so maybe I'm just better off. Wrong. You're wrong. The ancient writers show that knowledge can lead to cynicism. Must maintain the sense of one. No. Everything wouldn't be the end of our journey. It would only be the next step. Would equip us to ask the next set of questions, explore new possibilities, and discover and create new wonders. I like this one. To believe that the universe can be understood or described in objective terms is pure scientism. Nothing exists. Even if something exists, nothing can really be known about. This makes no sense. Howdy, Limo. How are you doing? Even if something exists, nothing can really be known about it? No, this is stupid. Even if something can somehow be known about it, information about it can't be communicated, and even if it could be, it could not be. What? Nothing here makes any sense. Truth can be harsh. It's possible that the theory of everything would reveal facts that we'd find hard to deal with. Oh no, we can't handle it. Doesn't mean we should not confront those facts and our own ethical responsibilities. Wouldn't be the end of our journey. Be the next step. I'm going with Mitku here. Thank you for all the hard work I've done in New Jersey. Solving all those puzzles is quite a gargantuan endeavor. Well, sometimes it makes my brain hurt. Basing this on Athena's description of the simulation and what look, didn't Melville finally took a useful picture? That's the most amazing thing. Gold puzzles are meant to open up when every other puzzle has been solved, and solving them will lead to something in the simulation. Trying to solve every puzzle instead of trying to define a low one was actually negative. No idea if the same applies here. In any case, I suspect the puzzles won't open until Byron's logged out. They represent the highest level of security, undoubtedly hide something important. And as long as an unauthorized user is logged in, the system will stay in some degree of lock. If you say so. Alright. Number... Oh, I went the wrong way. Ah! Doing alright, Limo. How's your day going? Gateway Switch. Switch. It's the only one I've got. Gateway switch. All right. Okay. But now if I take that down, it's going to block this. So I don't think I can get this out of here. Who's trying to convince who of what? What happens if I just couldn't? Why did it do that? Stop that. Just connect this to everything. Not much. I bought this. Yeah, it looks like I'm dropping some frames. But it looks like it... I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. It's stable again. Should be fine now. I'm not dropping frames anymore. Stop. This will have all of this open. But I can't get into there. And that's still not going to be open. It doesn't look like that one has a receptacle. So, I'm going to have to use that to open that. Also means... Oh, I'm dropping frames again. It's a butter popcorn bean. Alright. I'm going to stop the stream for a few minutes and reboot everything. I'll be back in a few minutes.